Hello guys, welcome back to Sports Corner GH. My name is Adam. So guys, in today's video, we are going to look at this young 20-year-old English-born Ghanaian player who has declared intention to play for the Ghana Black Stars if he's been called upon. He has already represented England under 20. He's a winger, he can play as a forward, he has scored more goals as a forward, even more than playing as a winger. And looking at our goal scoring problem in the Black Stars, I believe this particular player would solve our problem, or probably solve half of our problem. We have used several methods to solve the goal scoring problem in the Black Stars. It's not working. But I believe if we try a different approach, that means bringing in this young player, things will change. So guys, before I go into who this player is, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe. If you have already subscribed to, thank you very much. We are going to go into the backstory of this particular player. Now, the player I'm going to talk about is called Jesurun Rak-Sakyi. Jesurun Rak-Sakyi. Currently, he's with Crystal Palace first team. They are doing preseason. He scored just recently in one of their preseason games against Bromby. Now, the question everyone is asking is, who is this boy? Who is Rak-Sakyi? Now, Rak-Sakyi was born on the 5th of October 2002, meaning he's 20 years, turning 21 years this year. He was born in England, Southwark, to Ghanaian parents. Now, he started his footballing career in Chelsea youth system. And in fact, talking to you currently, he has a brother who still plays for Chelsea in the person of Jesurun Rak-Sakyi. So, Jesurun Rak-Sakyi started his ball playing in Chelsea. He was playing there, and I know you know how the Chelsea system is. Then they ship the rest. So he was shipped out by Chelsea in 2019, and then Crystal Palace went for him. Now, Crystal Palace has a lot of African players. So, I mean, it was just easy for him to blend in. But then, the fact that he was young when he went to Crystal Palace, he went to Crystal Palace in 2019 to 2021. During that period, he was with Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace shipped him to the Crystal Palace junior side where they played the PL1. They were playing the PL1, they played the PL2. He played even the under-18 for Crystal Palace. I mean, he was doing well, but they didn't want to promote him immediately to the senior team. So they decided that, okay, if he is that good, he should go to another team on loan and then show us how developed he is before we bring him back to the team, the first team. So he was shipped to Charlton Athletic. Jesurun Rak-Sakyi was shipped to Charlton Athletic on loan. When he went there, at that time, we had the Ghanaian goalkeeper, Jojo Walakot, who was their goalkeeper, but now he's no more there. When he went there on loan, during that season, he scored 15 goals, giving 8 assists in 43 appearances for Charlton Athletic. And he ended up being Charlton Athletic highest goal scorer for that particular season and being their best player of the season. He took all those awards. And then Crystal Palace were amazed. They were like, who first loan pony? Like, you're doing so well. They were like, okay, if that's the case, we will let you join the team, the first team. So currently, he's with the Crystal Palace first team. And because of the injury to Olise, the possibility of him staying and playing the Premier League next season is very high. Now, let's look at when he made his first debut in the Premier League for Crystal Palace. He made his first debut for Crystal Palace 14th of August 2021. And it was against his former club, Chelsea. It was against his former club, Chelsea, in 2021. Now, let's move on to his international games. He has represented England under 20 before. He only represented them in 5 appearances. During that 5 appearances, he scored only 1 goal in the process. Now, he has even declared intention to play for Ghana. We are only going to come to that interview very soon. This is just a backstory. Let me just do it quickly. Now, moving away from that, I said he plays different positions. He is very good at playing different positions across the forwards. He is a winger, he is a forward, and also an attacking midfielder. Now, at Crystal Palace under 18, when he was playing as a forward, he played 26 games and scored 13 goals. He played the right midfield 7 times and scored 2 goals. And attacking midfield, he played 2 times without scoring. Now let's look at his strengths. what is this boy good at? Why is everybody talking about Jesurun Rak-Sakyi? He knows how to dribble. His finishing is good. He likes to cut in so that he can give a proper shoot. He also likes to play short passes. Short passes. He is very good with his short passes, and also does not dive into, getting fouls and everything. He's not those strikers that like diving. No, he's not like that. And this is a typical player that has the characteristics of Mason Greenwood mixed with Asamoah mixed with the best players and the best goal scorers. He is very good at doing what he does. What I'm receiving currently, per my research, he is taking a French class and also a Chi classes. And he's taking French classes and also Chi classes. Reason being that he has told his friends, his relatives, that he wants to learn the Chi so that when he's being called up to the Black Star squad, he will be able to communicate with the players. That is what he told his relative. That is what he told his friends, that he wants to be able to communicate with his team members when he comes here. So he's learning those two languages just because when he comes, he wants to, have options of communicating to the players in the Black Stars. Now, he was asked the question in an interview that, Charlie, you are 20 years of age. You have, joined the Crystal Palace first team. What is your ambition? What do you want to achieve from now to the end of your career? And these are the three things he said in the interview. He said, I want to play in the English Premier League. 2, he says he wants to represent the Ghana Black Stars over England. And 3, he says he wants to win the World Cup. Now, these were the 3 ambitions he gave out in the interview. And then that sparked the speculation that if Jesurun Rak-Sakyi, a very talented young player, 20 years of age, is willing to play for the Black Stars, what are we waiting for? What is the Ghana Football Association waiting for? Now, what is our interview now? They should have been calling him straight. What are you waiting for? Yes, this boy, England will go and change his mind right now. Because when the Premier League starts and he starts scoring goals and England calls him, Asama-san, this is the time with BF Flatgate, we have to go in, talk to this player, make sure we sell the idea of what the Ghana football is. Right now, we are doing Ghana football DNA, so we need to sell it to him. This player, he has not even been to Ghana. He doesn't even know how to speak our key. He's now learning it. And from what I hear again is that his mother is the one pushing him to come and play for Ghana. His mother is the one pushing him to play for Ghana. So what are we waiting for? Let's do sharp. Let's look sharp and bring this player into the Ghana Black Star setup or even into the Black Metal setup. We should not wait until he starts performing for Crystal Palace and then England will go and call him. Then we will now be finding ourselves wanting. Our goal scoring problem is not being solved. We have a lot of wingers, we have a lot of forwards, but still the goal scoring problem is still there. Right now, he's also another winger. But this guy is a very young player with numbers. So guys, this is the latest and the backstory on how Jesurun Rak-Sakyi of Crystal Palace said that he wants to play for Ghana over England. He plays for Crystal Palace. We have Jordan Ayew there. We have Jeffrey Schlupp there. They can convince this player, tell him what he needs to know about the Black Stars. He should know. He should talk to only Jordan. He shouldn't talk to Jeffrey. Jeffrey will tell him bad things. But he should talk to Jordan because Jordan is still playing the Black Stars. Jeffrey there, he might tell him bad things. Yes. So guys, this is the latest of Jesurun Rak-Sakyi. Let me know what you think about this down below in the comment section. He's not the only one. There is another player that I'm going to give you in another video, the backstory, why he also decided to play for Ghana over France. We are going to talk about his life on Sports Corner GH in our next video. So guys, that is all we have for you on the Jesurun Rak-Sakyi, who is ready to play for the Black Stars, Chris Hughton, GFE. Yes, Ramu. Make people look sharp. Charlie, my name is Adam. I'll catch you in the next video. Charlie, we go bye.